In this video, I'm going to show you two AI businesses where people are making upwards of $30,000 per month. And I'm going to show you the exact AI tools that you can use to try to create similar businesses for yourself. The first business is a slow speaking English podcast. And we're going to use as an example the site, the YouTube channel English Unleashed. Here they put a video out just 46 minutes ago and they're still getting views. Here's a day ago, they got 10,000 views. And what this is for people who want to learn to speak English, and they listen to these podcasts where the people speak very slowly so that everybody can understand them and they can learn English like that. So let's take a look here at English Unleashed. Here we go. 1.36 million subscribers. And they're coming out with videos all the time. And all the videos are, what are they? Hello, my friend. This is like nothing. Back to English Unleashed. You've got the captions here. That is super easy to do. And just an image of one guy here. So all we need is an MP3 file, an image, and a video editor that's going to make this. And I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. Here's a site called Social Blade where you can look up YouTube channels and see how much money they potentially can make here. So we're going to type in English Unleashed podcast. And we're going to go here. Okay, here we go. It's right here. Now they have 1.36 million subscribers, which is just insane. Now they estimate what they could make. All right. It's pretty wide range from $8,000 to $137,000 a year. And that is just from the Google Partner Program, the Google AdSense, when people click on the ads in the videos. And once you're approved, that's what you could potentially make. And it breaks it down here by videos. Okay. Some 160, 209, 130 a day. That's nice money coming in just for people clicking on ads on the videos. And they're so simple to make. But that's not the absolute best way to monetize it. You take that, but then there's other ways to monetize it too. Okay, so to monetize it, you got your YouTube ad revenue. You know, they say between, this is interesting, business English pays a little bit more. So that's interesting. $5 to $15 per thousand views. Okay, English for professionals, maybe even a little bit more there. So that's really interesting there. And you could have affiliate programs. There's all kinds of English language tools and lessons that will pay you an affiliate program. Here are just some of them: Preply, Italki, Babbel, Rosetta Stone. You could make affiliate commissions off of these. Put the links in the description. You can also sell your own course. You can come up with niche English courses, English for immigrants, English for nurses, English for interviews. It's endless. You get a PDF guides, video courses, downloadable worksheets. You could do your own private tutoring. You could have a Patreon channel where you go into more depth with extra lessons and vocabulary lists. People want to be led. Okay. You could have a $15 a month conversation club. What an idea that is. 1,000 common English phrases. It's endless. You can use ChatGPT like I'm doing right now to give you tons of ideas. There's more ideas you could possibly ever do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come here to a site called Wondercraft. And you can sign up with your Google account. And I'm going to go to the free account. And this is going to give me 150 credits. Now 150 credits is not enough to create a podcast. But the podcast will end up costing, like for a 7-minute podcast, about $2.50. So you can come here for $12 a month and you can get, plenty for some podcasts. So I'm going to click here, free. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the prompt that I need to make my podcast. So how do I get the prompt? I'm going to go to ChatGPT. So here I am in ChatGPT. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a prompt for Wondercraft. Please give me a prompt for Wondercraft to create slow English podcast episode where two people, male and female in their 30s and 40s, speak slowly, not like I'm doing now, about everyday events so non-native speakers of English can improve their English. Okay, let's see what it gives me. It's going to give me a prompt. Here is a detailed prompt that I never could have thought of myself, okay? And I'm just going to copy this whole thing, and I'm going to come over to Wondercraft. I'm going to click Audio Project, and I'm going to click in my prompt right here, and I'm going to click the little green arrow, and it's going to do its thing. I'm going to enable, I'm going to allow, and if we come over here on the side, it's going to start creating an outline, okay? You see it working here on the side. Okay, so here's the end result here. Let's take a look. Take a listen. So let's listen and see what it sounds like. Bring it down here to the beginning. Click play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real English Slowly. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. We're so happy you're here today.
Very nice. Good voices, friendly sounding, perfect. Now, with the credits here, you know, with the free plan, you can't make a whole full podcast. You would need to get the next plan, which is like $12, and you could probably make 3 or 4 podcasts out of that, maybe even more, of 7 minutes in length, depending on what features you have. It comes down to about $2.50 a podcast, considering that you would have to hire, guests or come up with really expensive equipment and all your time to make a podcast. This is insane how quick this is. Okay. Now, what the next step we're going to have to do is export. We're going to export this. We're going to export as MP3, right? So we're just going to do that. Click it and get a nice MP3 file. It's going to export it and put it on our hard drive. Next, we're going to come and we're going to create an image, and I'm going to use Google Gemini. Just Google Gemini. You'll come here, and I put in the prompt, create an image of 2 people doing a podcast, 30s and 40s in age group, 16 by 9. That makes it good for YouTube. The name of the podcast is Real Slow English. So I did it. Yeah, we even have a nice branding, nice looking people here in the podcast. That's it. This is actually way better than the kind of lame image that English Unleashed has. This is actually way better. So I'm going to download this image. I click here to download. Now we're going to need a video editor. Now, CapCut has a really nice video editor that you can get for free. They have a pro version too, but the free version does a lot, and certainly all that we need and more. So we're just going to do something really simple, a simple video edit. And by the way, all the tools that I'm talking about, I'm referencing, I will send them to you. All you have to do is comment AI in the comments area, and I'll send you the links for all the tools. Also put them in the descriptions as well. So here I found the 2 files. One is the podcast, the MP3 file, and one is the image. I'm just going to upload these right to CapCut, right? So now that I've uploaded them, I'm just going to drag them down here. Okay. Right there. Right. So here I've dragged everything down. Okay. And we've got the MP3 file and the image, and let's hear it. Now, Wondercraft may put their little messages in here because I just used the free version. So definitely, if you're going to do a podcast, you're going to need the pro version, but it's still cheap. So let's hear.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slow and Easy English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Michael. Today we are talking.
Made with Wonder.
Okay, so now you heard both voices. They're very good. And the next thing we need to do is add captions so people can kind of read along. That really helps people who are trying to learn English. So we go captions, and we're going to templates. We'll pick one. I'll just pick one really quickly. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Then I just click generate here, and it's going to generate the captions very quickly. So now I've added the captions, some really cool looking ones, so you can get an idea what these are like.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slow and Easy English. I'm Sarah.
Okay, so you get a great idea on that. And actually, our podcast looks way better than the English ones. The other one, English Unleashed. But you see how easy the process is. It's just we make the podcast MP3. We use a free video editor, and we get a picture on Gemini. Hey, and you're good to go. You've got a podcast episode for $2.50. Before it might even. Now, the next niche is going to be AI created niche novels. All right. Not just novels, but you can do manuals, information products as well. I'm going to get into that. Now, here's just one example of a niche novel. The thing is, it's so cheap to make these and so quick to make these that you can focus on a niche that normally you would think maybe wouldn't work. But there's always someone who likes, an obscure niche. So you can take a chance, and maybe there's a certain interest you have. There's probably other people interested in that as well. You can do your research, and I'm going to show you how to do it to find good niches. But one thing to look at is things you're doing already, the things that you know about, the things that you're passionate about. You might want to do something around that as well. But here's just one example. This is a novel, a romance novel about getting pregnant and hockey. That's pretty niche. All right. But they're selling lots of books. So apparently there are a lot of people who are interested in this. We could take a look at this ebook calculator, this BSR2 sales calculator. That's the rank, bestseller rank. Say if they're at 415, that means they're selling 370 ebooks a day and 5,948 sales per month approximately. So let's say that they're making $4.63. That's approximately how much they're going to make because they're publishing this on Amazon Kindle KDP. If they're selling 397 copies a day, that's $1,838 a day. That is fantastic for something that's digitally downloaded. It doesn't require any work on your part after it's been done, after it's been created. It's just up there making money. I'm not saying you're going to make that much money, but it's a great concept. Here's another take on the digital product creation. I'm going to show you how to create them in just a few seconds. Like, for example, I'm into local business marketing. I help local businesses get traffic. That's a whole different niche, right? Well, I'm going to create my ultimate guide to local business marketing. Someone else has already done it. That's fine. Now, they're not selling as many books as the novels. But what this does, it helps you get clients for your business. So if you have a business that you're already working in, no matter what it is, if you're a landscaper, the ultimate guide to landscaping, whatever you could write with this process very easily, an entire guide to what you're doing, combine it with your knowledge, and then you are the authority. This can be a lead magnet for your actual business as well. You can put on your website, author of the ultimate guide to local business marketing, that if that is your niche, or ultimate guide to whatever your business is. And that's a huge credibility builder. Just food for thought there. So the first tool, and it's absolutely free to use, they'll give you 3 searches, is Perplexity. And this is a great tool for brainstorming. Okay. So I want to find some ideas for a niche AI novel, and I want to appeal to women because I basically think women make the whole economy run. Me as a guy, I don't buy anything, but women, they do buy a lot of stuff. Sorry to be sexist, but whatever. I want to appeal to women. So, and I don't think like a woman, so I need Perplexity to help me out. So I'm going to click here and come down here, and we're going to see what ideas it gets me, Okay. And the crazy romance for women 35 to 60 with emotional healing. Okay, it's giving me all kinds of ideas here, right? And there's giving me ideas how to brainstorm. Should I go into age brackets, whatever? So I can come in here and come up with some ideas, all right, for my novel or whatever it is that I'm writing. You've got like a genius here, creative genius here to help you. Now I've asked it to write a prompt for Claude to write this novel. And I've got this whole prompt. Okay. And next thing you do is you come here and to Claude, and you type in the prompt, and it can help you work out this novel. It's going to take more than just one prompt, but it'll work with you. I mean, this is programmed to be empathetic, so it's great for writing novels. That's Claude. Now, next you come back to Gemini. I can ask it to make an ebook cover. I just came in and I typed in to make a ebook cover for a romantic novel. And wow, look at this. It looks great, right? Fantastic. I mean, that's it. Then you just create a PDF out of your novel. You have the ebook, you upload it to Amazon, and you can start selling your novel. So this is a fantastic thing to do. Any type of information product, not just novels, can be done this way. And I plan on doing a lot more of these products. Also great lead generation techniques for your own business right now. The main reason I'm showing these businesses aren't so you can copy these exact businesses or write those exact novels. Is for you to take the ball and run with it. Apply it to your situation. Be creative. It's just to get the juices flowing and to show you the possibilities. You know, I especially like the digital downloads. I had an ebook business for a while that was very good. I'm going to get back into that. It's great because when people order it, it's delivered instantly. And if you're just selling it directly to them outside of Amazon, it's 100% profit. But there's nothing stopping you from doing both and taking advantage of Amazon's traffic as well. So I'm going to put the links to all the tools that I mentioned below. And as well, if you want, I can send them directly to you. Just comment AI in the comments area, and I'll send you all the links and tools that we mentioned in this video. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hey, share it on your Facebook page as well. Maybe there's other people who will find these ideas helpful and get them thinking about how they could apply this to their own business and their own situation. Thank you so much.